Hey guys, I haven't done a haul video in quite a while and I've got a lot to show you. It is everything that I bought in February and March, and we are now technically in April. Oh gosh, I can't believe this year is flying by, but I haven't done a video in a while. I just kind of got behind with my haul videos and videos in general because I kind of get like the winter blues a little bit, especially in February and January, those kind of months. The Midwest is kind of cold and gloomy in the winter, and it seems like winter will never end and spring will never get here. So I do apologize for not doing a video in a while. It's hard for me to get motivated and be productive during the winter. I guess some of you might can relate to me with that, but it is spring and it's beautiful outside today, so I thought it would be a great day. I'm feeling great and it would be a great day to do a video, so let's get into looking at some Disney stuff. The first thing I want to show you is the Disney Wisdom February plush, and it is Mushu. I know this is not a new item, but I haven't shown you on my YouTube yet. So this is Mushu from the Disney Wisdom in February, and he is absolutely gorgeous. I love him very much, and I love the size of him. He's so huge, and I like the shape of his body. The way they did him is really great. And the quote on him for this month says, "The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all." And that quote is from the Emperor. And I did take the tag off and switch ears. The tag was hanging from this ear and kind of in front of the quote a little bit on that side, so I switched it. I took it off and put it on the back of him so it hangs from the other side, and that way you can see the quote very good when he's displayed. And he does have the Disney Wisdom stamp that says it says 2 of 12. Yeah, 2 of 12. So yeah, I love this collection. I'm a big fan, and I don't collect every piece from it. I just do the plush, the pins, and the journal. So yeah, this is Mushu. Baloo is the character that was released for March, and I just love this one very much. I think this one is my favorite one so far out of the Disney Wisdom collection. His quote says, "Forget about your worries and your strife," and The Jungle Book is actually one of my favorite Disney movies, and it is my husband's favorite of all time Disney movie. So it does hold a special place in our heart, and this guy is just great. I know a lot of people aren't crazy about the color of him because he is quite green, but I think it looks awesome sitting next to Mushu and Dumbo. So the contrast is really good in my opinion. And that is his stamp, and it says 3 of 12. And this one is the first one that I did not remove the tag and place it in a different spot on him. I just didn't because it doesn't really obstruct the quote or anything like that. So I left it as it is, and I do put tag protectors on my tags on these guys, just like the Mickey Memories. So yeah, that's little Baloo. This is my Disney Wisdom pin flag, and I have Mushu and March's Baloo next to my Dumbo ones for January. And I think I'm going to go around this way with them. Just kind of keep going down this way and then up. But the only thing with that is when I display it and hang it up, I've noticed even just with these on this side right here, that it tends to lean like that because of the weight of them. So I may have to put next month's, or this month's actually, over here on this side and kind of even it out some, and then rearrange them later on. But I don't really know. I don't want to do a whole lot of rearranging with them on the flag because I don't want it to be just riddled with holes. So I don't really know what I'm going to do yet with it, but that would be the ideal situation, is to just keep going around in a circle. But like I said, I just don't know which way I'm going to go yet with it in between months, you know, in between collecting them. So yeah, that's those pins, and they're beautiful. And I just love little Cricky. He's so precious. And I like the fact that they did Bagheera darker than Baloo, like a lot, like the contrast. You can see that he's much darker because he is black in the movie. So that's awesome that they did him in such a dark green. This is the journal for February, and it has the same quote on the front of it. And I love how they did it embossed with the quote instead of just like screen printed. And it has on the inside cover the characters. It has Mulan, Mushu, Cricky, and the flowers. And then on the inside pages, of course, it's just lined paper, and it has Mushu at the top with the gong. And then on the opposite page in the corner, it has Mulan in her fighting stance. So that's really sweet and precious. And then, of course, on the side, it says Disney Wisdom Volume 2. And they all have the ribbon bookmark attached as well. So these, I love these notebooks. I haven't started using them yet. I don't really know what I would use them for as far as actually writing in them. I want to use them and write in them, but I'm kind of like, I feel like it should be something important that I write down in them. And also, if I ever messed up with writing in ink, it would just kill me. So I don't really know exactly what I'm going to write in them yet, but hopefully one day I'll figure it out and write something really good in it. And this is the one for March, and I just love this color of green, the lighter green with the darker green. I just think it's beautiful. And it has the same quote, and it's embossed and gorgeous, of course. And then on the inside, it has the character's silhouette, and on these pages it has little Mowgli and Baloo, and they're dancing to, of course, probably the song Bare Necessities. So I just love that scene in the movie. I think it's precious. But yeah, and then this one has Disney Wisdom Volume 3 on the sides, and the little ribbon too, it's sticking out the bottom. So yeah, these notebooks are great. I love them. Speaking of journals, I bought another journal that was amazing. I could not pass it up. Other than this one and the Disney Wisdom, I don't have any other Disney journals. So I'm kind of collecting them now, I guess you could say. But this one right here, I had to get. It is just too cool to pass up. It is the Ratatouille cookbook. Anyone can cook. And it is so great. I love the fact that it is so thick. You know how cookbooks are like really thick and, you know, they got a lot of pages in them. So I'm glad that they did this one in that style with the cookbook. And it's also, it looks like a cookbook with the width of it. And then this is the back of it. So it's like a legit cookbook. Like it looks like the actual cookbook from the movie. But on the inside, it is a journal with lined paper. And at first glance, when I first bought it, I thought that all of the pages had the same, you know, little design artwork on it. This, of course, is a stove or an oven. And when I got to looking at it closer, I realized that they're all different. They have different sections in the notebook that have different artwork in the corners. First, let me show you this. The inside of the book, like the front inside thing, is a map of the kitchen, and all of the different parts, like different cooks and different things in the kitchen, are in French, which is so cute. Of course, that one says chef, and that's in English too, but I don't know if that's a French word or not. Probably is. It sounds like it. But yeah, so all of the other ones, their names are in French of their jobs, like the job description of what they do and what they are. And then it has the little waiter dude down there that says Chef Gusteau's Kitchen. So stinking cute. And then this is the front one. It's the like the green, and they have like green colors going down the sides here. But yeah, so it's like the street sign with the car going by. Very cute. And then the next section is the oven in like the burnt orange color. And that one's got like a, I think that's an upside down frying pan. So, and then the next section is yellow. And it has, I think what looks like ratatouille being made, like the actual dish, because I see tomatoes and different things like that. Plus the little pan looks like the pan that they fixed the dish in, and it has yellow. And I think it's cool too. Oh, and here's another one. This is burnt, or this is actual orange, like bright orange. And it looks like just the countertop with dishes and knives, and there's a rolling pin and the recipe card. So it's very cute. And then there's like a little wine bottle, it looks like, at the top. And I think that's all the different ones that it's in it. Yeah. But what's cool is the line, and I don't know how good this is going to show up on camera, but the lines on the pages are the same color as the color scheme artwork in that section. So this is bright green lines, and then like the brown or burnt orange lines, and yellow. So you get the point. It's really awesome. I love this journal. It's one of my favorite ones that Disney has ever done. I've never been like a huge fan of the journals. I like journals, but I don't actually journal, like write in them. So I haven't been tempted to buy any until this one came out. It was just too cool to pass up. And I love cooking and baking, and I have actual cookbooks, and this just reminded me of an actual cookbook. So plus Ratatouille is a cute movie. And yeah, this is so cool. Now I'd like to show you the few mugs that I bought, and this is the first one. It is an older one. It is from Mary Poppins, and it has Bert and Mary, and they're in the Jolly Holiday scene. And then on the other side it has the dancing penguins, and it says Mary Poppins, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is an older mug, and I got it at a thrift store for 50 cents. And when I seen this mug amongst all like the like the whole shelf of random mugs that are at thrift stores, when I seen this guy, I flipped out. I was like, oh my gosh, that is mine. I can't believe it is 50 cents. So cheap. And I'm a huge Mary Poppins fan, so I had to pick this up, and it's just gorgeous. I love it. And I love the fact that Bert and Mary are like live action. Like, it's not a cartoon of Bert and Mary. It is themselves in, you know, like real life in the cartoon scene, in the Jolly Holiday scene. And the inside is a beautiful blush pink, and it's a good mug. Like, it's a nice size mug. So I really, really like that. And then the next one I bought is, of course, the Owl's Toy Barn mug. I'm sure most of you probably have this mug. If you don't, you know, it's an awesome mug. You should get it. I think it's still available. So, but yeah, it is the Owl's Toy Barn mug, and it's plain white inside, and it has the Disney logo on the bottom. This mug, I have used this mug so much since I bought it from the Disney store. First of all, I love the fact that they are bringing back all of this Toy Story merch and bringing out new Toy Story merch. Huge Toy Story fan, just like everybody else. So I'm super excited about Toy Story 4, and I just love the fact that they have all of this new Toy Story merch in the stores and online. So now that I'm kind of like collecting mugs and have been randomly building a mug collection, more so than I already had. I had a few Disney mugs to begin with before I started like officially collecting the mugs. But now that I'm actively collecting the mugs, when I seen this one, I snagged it immediately. I think it retailed for $12.95, I think. So it's a reasonably priced mug considering, you know, their new mugs usually range around $14.95 to $16.95, some of them maybe even more. But I mean, it is like a basic mug. There's nothing like crazy special about it other than the print on it. But the design is pretty basic. So that's probably why it was so cheap, but it's amazing. I've used it so much. It's perfect for, like, the handle size is perfect. The cup size is perfect. So yeah, this is great. And speaking of Al's Toy Barn and Toy Story merch, I did buy this Al's Toy Barn staff t-shirt at the Disney store. It is quite big on me. And the reason why I got a bigger size is because it is 100% cotton, and you never really know how Disney shirts are going to shrink when it's 100% cotton, and I like shirts to be loose, so especially t-shirts, I like to be comfortable. If I'm going to wear a t-shirt, I want it to be comfortable. So I got a larger size than I usually wear, and it did shrink some, but it didn't shrink as much as I probably would have liked it to. It's still kind of big on me, especially the length. It's a little bit long, but it's kind of cool because I can wear it with leggings and things like that. So it has the Al's Toy Barn staff on the front, and that's all that's on the front of it. And then the back of it, I'll try to show you the back, but I don't know how successful I'll be. So I'll probably just leave a picture of the back of it somewhere around here when I do the editing. So let me try to show you the back of it as best I can. It has the outline of the barn or the toy store, and it has Al's Toy Barn staff on it, and then on this side, I don't know if you can see, but it's the Chicken Man, so it's Al in the chicken suit. But yeah, I'll try to show you a better picture of it here. Now, I also picked up the pins, the Pixar pins that had just recently came out within the last few months, and they are awesome. They write really well, and I love the prints and the colors of them. And this is, I've already taken them out. This is like in the little clear plastic thing that's inside of the box. This is the box, and it just says Disney Pixar, and in the back of the box it has the silhouette of the Luxo ball, and this is the back of it. It did retail for $9.95, and that's the back of the box. So the pins, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pins. The first one is Tri-County Landfill, and that is from Toy Story. And then CDA is from Monsters, Inc. Pizza Planet, Sunnyside Daycare, which I love. That one's one of my favorites. And then La Ratatouille, and the Monsters, Inc. logo on a plain white one, by and large. And the last one is Al's Toy Barn. So these are awesome. They're just your standard clicker pen, and it writes black ink, but or at least the one that I have used writes black ink. I haven't used all of them yet just because there was no need to. I just picked a random one. So, and it writes black ink. So I'm assuming that all of them write black. But yeah, these are very cute, and I like them a lot. Alright, so let's get into looking at some plush that I've bought recently. This one is Toby, and I know I said in my last video, or I think my last haul video, when I bought Basil, that I wanted to get the large Toby, or like the standard medium size Toby, but he is very rare, first of all. Second of all, if you do come across one, it's way too expensive. And then this little one I was really attracted to because he has the teeniest, tiniest little patch on his haunches that is just the cutest little thing. I didn't even know that they did patches this small and on the smaller plush, or some of the smaller plush. So the fact that he has the cutest little Disney Store patch is just so precious. So he is the Best in Show one. I got him on eBay, and he has a little Best in Show ribbon, and then underneath it's the Great Mouse Detective card tag, and then on the other side it says Toby, and it says, Toby is the loyal and helpful hound with a splendid sense of smell. He's always eager to help Basil of Baker Street in The Great Mouse Detective. How precious is that? I love The Great Mouse Detective. I think it's a very underrated Disney movie. It doesn't get a lot of merch. They need to bring back a lot of merch from this. If they like brought back The Great Mouse Detective merch, and especially the medium-sized plushes, I would be all over that. So, I don't know. I need to look up and see when is the next time it's going to have an anniversary. So, yeah. But anyway, so I got the little teeny tiny one. But he's so cute, and I love the way he's made. And even his little collar thing, his little collar tag says Toby on it. And his tush tag has The Great Mouse Detective, and then on the other side it says Toby. So yeah, he's teeny tiny. I think he's like 7 inches or 8 inches. But and like I said, I didn't get the larger one because it's so expensive if you can find it. And I just fell in love with the little teeny tiny patch. I mean, that's just so cute. I've never seen one with that patch that small before. So, and plus the size kind of matches the Basil and Olivia that I already have, because they are beanies too. So now the only one that I want to get that I don't have from this movie is Dr. Dawson. And I'm not going to get Ratigan, which I don't think I will. I'm just not a big villains fan, and especially Ratigan. He's just, oh, no. I don't like Ratigan. So, the only other one that I really want that I don't have is Dr. Dawson. So, maybe in the next Disney haul, I may have him. So, look out for that. So, I bought a lot of Disney Princess plush dolls that I didn't have on eBay. And, I think I'm trying to now get the plush doll versions of them to match the plush characters, and then have all of my toddler dolls sitting on the same shelf together instead of mixing the toddler dolls in on the shelves. I'm going to try to just do the toddler dolls, or the plush dolls that match the toddler doll, or the same character of the toddler dolls, and just have all plush on the shelf. And I do have my Moana. I don't know if you can see her way down in the corner there. That's the toddler doll of Moana. And I'm waiting to get the plush version that was released in the UK of Moana recently. I know I could still get the Moana that's still available in the US right now, but I really love the newer version that they've released in the UK. And I'm kind of holding out for that one to come to the US so I can get her instead of just the regular one that's still available here. But yeah, so I got some new plush dolls from eBay, and I bought all 3 of them in a lot together, and they are used, and some of them need a little help and a little love and care, but they're basically in really good condition. But so I got this one, and it's Jasmine, and they all have embroidered faces, which is awesome, and I think they're older ones. So this is Jasmine, and she's awesome. I love like the little sparkly, iridescent, glittery thing she's got going on with her pants, and I just love the little pointed shoes. So cute. The only thing is this one, her little thingamajig, like the little tulle fabric that goes along, I think it's supposed to be longer, that like the length of her pants, and it looks like it has been cut by someone. So other than that, she's in great shape. So I'm thinking I might just go ahead and cut it off completely, like around her belt line, because it does look kind of janky and it's rolled up and stuff. Like you can see right there. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really done anything yet because I haven't decided, but I think I might just go ahead and just finish cutting it off at the waistband. But yeah, other than that, she's in good condition. And I love the embroidered face. And a lot of them, when you see them in like really used condition, the earrings are split. So she's got really good earrings. And she doesn't have any picks or holes or stains or anything like that. So, but yeah, that's Jasmine. And then I have this standard version of Rapunzel with the long hair. and it's kind of like scrunched up, you know, with the thing. I don't know why they have like loose strings on their backs of their heads, like somebody had them hanging up. But I need to clip that off. But yeah, she's just the regular Rapunzel, and I do have, let me get her really quick and I'll show you. I do already have this version of Rapunzel. It's from the animated series, and I bought her new from the Disney store because they didn't have this version when I went to the Disney store. So I bought this one, and she's so cute, and I love the flower and the way they did her hair. So, but I didn't have this version, and now I'm kind of like wondering which one I want to keep. So I haven't really made up my mind yet because I like just the regular classic versions of the dolls more so than like the ones that, I don't know. But she's so pretty this way too, so I don't really know which one I'm going to keep. I may end up selling one or the other. But yeah, I don't really know yet because I don't like duplicates, but I can't really decide. So for now, I have both of them. But yeah, I like the classic version too, but I mean, she's really cute. I love the way they did her hair. And plus, you can tell the difference in the outfits. Like the darker colors on the top of her dress is really nice on this one. But this one is the classic version, and I'm a sucker for classic. So, yeah. But this is the Rapunzel doll that's new, and I already had this one. The main reason why I bought this lot of Disney plush dolls, or princess plush dolls, is because of this one right here. And I wanted a Tiana plush doll, but they are kind of expensive because they are not available anymore from Disney or the Disney store that I know of. I don't think they are. They may be in the parks, but I have no idea. But as far as like the Disney store or Shop Disney, they're no longer available right now. This one, Tiana and Merida, I can't find anywhere. So as far as like new in store. So she is kind of expensive, or more expensive on eBay right now because of that. So when I was looking around and searching for a good deal on one of them, I came across the lot of all three together, her and Jasmine and Rapunzel together. So I was like, yeah, and they were a good deal, you know. I mean, of course they're used, and like I said, some of them have a little, you know, like she's got an issue with her outfit. But, so I jumped on it, and she has the embroidered face, and she's beautiful. But here's the thing. In the picture on eBay, on the listing, they were all laying down flat on like a couch or something, and I zoomed in and, you know, all that stuff to check them out, read the listing, everything seemed okay. And when I got this one, oh my gosh, okay, she is a pillow. Like, her whole entire bottom half is one giant pillow. And she's not Disney store. She is Disney. It says Disney Princess. But she is like from department store or Walmart, like just a regular retail store. And I think she was meant to be like part of a bedding set, or in the bedding section. You know how like they have plushes that are for your bed, that's kind of like a pillowy type plush. So anyway, I was highly surprised when I found her that way, because when she was laying down flat, it just looked like the bottom of her skirt or of her dress, you know, and it was like covering her feet, or so I thought. So she is different, and she's a pillow, but she's still beautiful, and I still like her, and I love this this dress version of her the best. I'm not a fan of her in the blue dress. The blue dress is beautiful, but I feel like the blue dress should be reserved for Cinderella. So that's why I'm a fan of the pink dress, or Team Pink, with Aurora, Sleeping Beauty. So, because I feel like the blue dress is more symbolic with Cinderella in my mind. So I don't really like the blue dress on her. I'm more of a fan of the green dress on her, and plus the green dress is beautiful, like the little water lily type feel design to it. So anyway, it's a pillow plush doll thing. But she's cool, and when I set her on the shelf, she kind of sits like this, so it does look like the dress is just really full. And then I can set, you know, little Raymond on top of her dress, and you can't really tell. But so I got this one. If you have this version or have seen it before, let me know. And I'd love to know if anybody else has one like this, because I've never seen one like this of her before, or what year she came out, or if you have any information, let me know. And yeah, that's all the princess dolls that I bought. I've also added quite a few new plush to my Monsters Inc. collection. And the first one is Randall. He is amazing. Look at that face. How cute is that? And I love the fabric. He's got his patch too. I love the fabric that they did him in. I mean, that iridescent fabric and like the textured fabric to show the scales and stuff is really beautiful. And he's got like 3 pink little things on him, and then the back of him is got like the blue little design on his back and down his tail. And like I said, there's his patch, and I love the position that he is in. He just looks like he's gonna get you, so it's so cute. I love this guy. I also got Roz, and she has her little clipboard, and she's got her little mole on her face, and she has a patch on her foot, or on her back, and she has beanies in her bottom to help her sit right. And she's just so cool. This character, like, first of all, when I first seen this plush, like in person when I got it in the mail, I can just picture her voice and her talking when I see this plush. It's so cool. And she is really, like, she's not overfilled. She's not really stiff. And like I said, she's got beanies in her bottom to help her stand upright. And yeah, she's just super cool. I had to get this character. Then I got Mr. Waternoose, and he is great. He's got several eyes. He's just like, this is very true to character. He has his little suit on, and he has his Disney Store patch on his bottom, and he's just really cool. I love how, like, the scale of him compared to, like, Sully, and some of the bigger characters from the movie. They actually, I feel like they did the different characters from the movie in the plush form very true to size, and like the right scale compared to each other. They didn't do them all the same size. They kind of done them like they would be, I guess, in real life. So I think they done him really good, and the scale of him is perfect. Like, he's the perfect height. So yeah, glad I got this one too. And I couldn't not get Celia. She is Mike's girlfriend, and I just had to get her to go with Mike. And she's so cute. I love the colors on her. She's very bright and vibrant. And I just think she's so cute. She's got the little snake's hair, and she has a patch too on the back of her dress. And her arms are attached to her hips. And she's got like these little curly tentacle type things, but one of them like sticks down. It's not very tight. It may have come like unstitched or something. I'm not 100% sure. So she's got one little tentacle foot thing that hangs down further than the rest. But other than that, she's great, and I'm glad I got her because she's Mike's girlfriend. And the last Monsters Inc. plush that I got recently is George Sanderson. Oh my goodness. He is like the cutest little cuddly teddy bear. I love this guy. And this character cracks me up in the movie. Oh my gosh. And he has Boo's sock stuck to his back. So it's so cute that they added that touch to him. And he has a patch right there. And he's very fuzzy and fluffy. And he, like I said, he's just like a cute little squishy teddy bear that you can curl up with. I also got Judy Hopps, and she is the newer version. She was first released in the UK, and then they finally brought her to the US, and I was very excited to see her in the store when I went. And she's just so precious. I love her very much. This version is amazing. I'm not a huge fan of Zootopia. Like, it's a good movie, but I know they have a different version of her that with her police outfit on, and then also they have a Nick Wilde and all the different characters from that movie. But I wasn't really crazy about those, collecting those plush from that movie, other than Flash and Mr. Big. Those are the only two that I have from the movie so far. But when they came out with her, I just fell in love with her outfit and the way they did this design of her. She is just so precious. And she's got her farmer's outfit on with her big hat and her ears on the back of her head and dangling down, and she's got her little carrots in the basket. So cute, and I'm so glad that they did a different version of her because I wasn't too crazy about the first one. And I did get the Valentine's Minnie Mouse for this year in February, and I didn't get the Mickey, I just got Minnie, and I just loved her outfit. I thought she was so cute, and I don't have any Valentine's Mickey or Minnies, so but I did just get her. And she has little hearts on her elbows and little hearts on her dress, and her legs, like her pantyhose, is pink. And I just thought she was adorable, and I'm a huge fan of Minnie, so I'm kind of collecting Minnie Mouses. I have more Minnies than Mickeys, I think. But yeah, so I got her. I did end up getting the Easter Mickey and Minnie from the Disney store this year, and the reason why I got Mickey too is because they have the years embroidered on their feet. It says Disney Store 2019, and they are just too cute. I love this version of them that they did this year. They're adorable, and I do have the ones from last year too. So, yeah, I had to get these. They're just so cute. And the fact that they did the embroidery on them with the years like they do the Christmas ones is amazing. They need to do that every season, that they do a Mickey and Minnie plush. I also got the new version of Pegasus. He was first released in the UK, and then they brought him to the US, and I'm very happy they did so. And he's just gorgeous. I love this character, and this plush is so beautiful. His eyes are adorable, and he's just so precious. The next ones I want to show you is the 10th anniversary re-release of the Up plush, and they are amazing. This guy is so cool. I love his eyebrows. Of course, it's Carl. And I love his eyebrows and the way they did his face. He's even got his hearing aid in one ear, and he has his wedding ring, and he also has the little grape soda pin. Callie, hush baby. And then he's got his cane with the little tennis balls on the bottom. He's just so precious. This is a well-made plush, and I'm so happy that they re-released these guys. And I cannot believe that it's been 10 years already since this movie came out. And I got Russell, and this guy is so stinking cute. His smile is just infectious. And the way they did him, he is such a well-made plush with so many details. He has his sash, and he has little dangly things right here, and his proportions are hilarious. He's just like the animated version of him. And this is the back of him. He has his little orange bandana and his little hat with the wilderness thing logo, and his hair is very soft and fluffy. He even has little orange shoelaces and socks. And I got Doug. He is the newest version of Doug. He's the 10th anniversary too. He is adorable. I love his tongue and how big his face and muzzle is. He's just so cute. And he even has his little talking collar. Of course it doesn't talk like the other version of him. But, and then his little tail is so soft and fluffy. The material that they made his ears and tail out of is just so sweet and soft. And this is the back of his collar with the little buckle. And yeah, he's even got his cute little teeth there on the bottom. The two little teeth under his tongue. He's cute. And Kevin. Kevin is my favorite out of all of the new Up plush. And she's actually my favorite character from the movie. And I love this version so much. I think this version is the best one so far that they've ever done. And it's a good size, and she stands up on her own. She's got wires in her legs that are posable and help her stand. And she does, I believe, have a, yeah, she's got a wire in her neck as well, so you can kind of like pose her in different positions, things like that. And the top with the feathers is a felt piece. It's all one piece. And I love the profile in her face, and she is very soft. Next up is two of my favorite plush that I have gotten since my last haul video, and that is the Duck and the Bunny from Toy Story 4. These guys are so amazing. Their eyes sparkle and have glittery things in them. They're like hard plastic, and they have glittery things in their eyes. So cute. And it's a large plush, very squishy and soft, and they talk. Now, speaking of the talk feature, I'm not very impressed with the talk feature in these guys. I think it's very underwhelming. The mechanism that makes them talk is subpar at best, especially considering how much they cost. They are sold out online, and I do not know if they are in store or not. I think some stores have them, some stores I don't think got them at all yet, and some stores they may not even get them at all. I have no idea. But I haven't seen them in my local Disney stores at all whatsoever. I bought these online at Shop Disney, and they are not on there anymore. They're sold out. So I don't know if they're going to bring them back. I hope they do if you wanted them and didn't get them. But yeah, I snagged them up pretty quick because I figured they would go kind of fast. So I'm glad I did get them when I did. But the talking feature just isn't the greatest. I'll try to play it. They have stickers on them to let you know where the talking mechanism is. And then in their backs is a Velcro. Let me show you that first. It's a Velcro piece with like, that's lined on the inside. It's like a little pocket. And you can pull the mechanism out, and it has a little switch on it, and it's got a little place for the battery. It's a round battery, kind of like a watch battery. But yeah, I have them switched off because I don't want the battery to go dead even if they're not being used. I don't know if it's going to drain the battery, so I keep them turned off. So let me turn it on. Maybe. Okay, he's switched on. Now, tuck that back in. Close him up. Okay, now the bunny has the mechanism on his paw, so let's play him and see if you can hear him.
Yeah, that's it. You ain't see it? Nope, never mind. Let go. Let go.
So basically it's just noises and laughter. He does say a few phrases, but it's really hard to understand what he's actually saying. Even, you know, in real life it's hard. So I hope you heard that on the video, but it's mainly just different laughter and different noises. And then the quality, the audio quality is very subpar in my opinion. I just feel like they done the feature very cheaply and did it so they could charge more for just a plush. I feel like if it didn't have the mechanism, it would be fine with me. And he would also be just a regular medium plush price. So it is kind of sucky that they just did it. I feel like they just did it just to be able to charge more for him. Because I just wish that they had to put a little bit more effort into that feature if they were going to charge so much for him. So yeah, especially like the phrases. I mean, it's not just the audio quality, it's the phrases itself. You can't really understand what he's saying when he does say words. You can kind of make out some of them.
Yeah, that's it.
I think he said, yeah, that's it. And he's just laughing and making noises the rest of the time. So, but I mean, it's still an amazing plush. He's great quality otherwise, and I love the glittery eyes, like I said. So I cannot wait to see the movie to see more of the characters themselves. I've only seen, of course, the parts of the trailer that they're in. So I hope they're in more of the movie than just what we've already seen. So hopefully they are. But yeah, I'm glad I got them anyway because they are really cool plush. And this is the Ducky. He is actually a really good size to be a duck. I feel like he's proportionately, you know, he's not the same size as the bunny. But, I mean, for a smaller plush, he's quite large and good, substantial size. And he has pink glittery eyes, and they're hard plastic, just like the bunny. And then, of course, the cute little tuft of hair is adorable. I love that little wispy hair thing. But he has the same mechanism in his back. You just pull apart the Velcro, and it's like a pocket. The same as the bunny. Let me switch him on for you and tuck that back in. I feel like I'm afraid of like pulling it out too far because I don't want to pull the wires loose. But yeah, okay, so, and his mechanism is in his foot, or the button is in his foot. So let's see if I can. He said, "Ah, no you didn't."
You got this, partner, get in there.
I think he said, "You got this, partner, get in there." I think that's what that phrase was.
And then what happened? Wait, what?
I have no idea what he said right there. So, yeah, I mean, you kind of understand what I'm saying about the quality of the talking mechanism is not up to par, in my opinion. But he is a great one, too. And I'm really looking forward to the movie and looking forward to seeing these characters in the movie. I'm glad that they have more characters that they're adding to this one, just like all the other Toy Story movies. I feel like each one they add more characters and the characters become very beloved. Like Lotso and Jessie wasn't in the first one. Lotso was in the third one. So the Duck and the Bunny, I feel like are going to be really cool additions to the Toy Story franchise and the Toy Story family. But yeah, they're super cute and I love their eyes. And but yeah, the talking mechanism not so much, but they're still worth getting. Okay, so let's move on to the Tiny Big Feet. I'm a huge fan of the Tiny Big Feet, and I really want to get all of the Tiny Big Feet, not just the Toy Story ones. I do have the Christmas ones. I don't know if you can see them up here. Let me just grab one really quick to show you, but this is the little Christmas one of Goofy. So I have all, they did basically the Fab Five and Daisy in the Christmas versions, so I had to get those because I love Christmas, and they fit really cute on my Disney Christmas tree. So I do have the complete collection of the Christmas versions of the Tiny Big Feet, but that's all the ones that I had gotten initially. And then they seem to keep releasing more characters. I know there's a bunch of them now out there, and I would love to get all of them, but they're just adorable. But the thing is I mean, they're reasonably priced, and a lot of times they're on sale. I know right now I think they're 5 for $20, which is a good deal, and they're usually I think $5.95 retail. So they're reasonably priced, but I feel like if I get all of them, especially if I get them all at once, I mean, $6 a piece, it adds up quite quickly. I think one time, I don't know if anybody else does this, but I do this a lot on Shop Disney especially, where I put like I just go through the website and looking at stuff, and I'll put things in my cart of stuff that I want, and 9 times out of 10 I end up emptying the cart before I actually make a purchase. But I just do it for fun and to see how much it would actually cost for different things. So I think one time I actually did put all of the Tiny Big Feet that I don't have in my cart just to see how much it would be, and I think it was like over $150 just for Tiny Big Feet. So if I do collect more of like the regular characters like Miko, Percy, I know Bambi characters have just come out, and they have a few Easter ones now. All the different characters, they have Lady and the Tramp and different ones like that. So if I did get any of those regular characters, I think I would just get maybe a few at a time. But now they have the Toy Story ones out, and I'm huge into the Toy Story stuff right now, just like everybody else. So now I have to collect all of the Toy Story ones. I'm one of those kind of people that can't just get one or two. I have to get all of them if I'm going to do like a whole series. Like if I got the Bambi plush or the Bambi Tiny Big Feet, I would have to get all the characters from that movie. So that's just how I am. But so I'm doing Toy Story. So I have all of the ones that have been released up until now. Today is April 2nd. So yeah, I have the first wave and the second wave, and the third wave I believe will come out on April 21st, if I'm not mistaken. Buttercup is in the picture for the third wave in the US, and then excuse me, on Shop Disney UK they have Prickle Pants in the promo picture with Lotso and Trixie. So in the UK, the promo picture is Lotso, Trixie, and Prickle Pants. And then in the US, it has Lotso, Buttercup, and Trixie. So I don't know if Buttercup and Prickle Pants are going to be released in both places at the same time. And if so, why didn't they put all four of them together in the same promo picture for both Shop Disney and Shop Disney UK? I have no idea. So I don't know if they're going to wait to release Prickle Pants later on in the US and then wait to release Buttercup later on in the UK. I have no idea. But Lotso and Trixie are in both pictures. I have no idea or what's going on. I guess we'll just wait and see and find out. But anyway, so let me show you the ones that I have so far. I have Andy, and he has, Andy. I have Woody, and Andy is written on his foot. Wow. So yeah, Woody is so cute, and his cute little hat. And I think it's funny how his hat looks like a floppy hat, like a floppy brim. It's just so cute. And he has his little sheriff outfit. Classic Woody. He's adorable. The tush tags and the card tags on these are crazy huge, considering the size of them. But that does seem to be the tradition with micro plush with Shop Disney. So funny. And then I have Buzz, and he has Andy written on his foot too. And it's a cute little detail. He has the little spaceman wings tucked in, like they're not spread out. They're tucked in on his back, and it's just like a felt piece. But yeah, I love his facial expression too, and how big his chin is. Like, that's just adorable. And then let's see, the next one that came in that wave was Bo Peep, and I'm so glad they're bringing back Bo Peep. Oh my gosh, I want a Bo Peep doll so bad. It's not even funny how bad I want a Bo Peep doll. And I'm so glad that they are bringing out Bo Peep dolls again. And I have looked at them as best I could for the information. They haven't been released yet that I know of. I think some of them may have, but I'm not sure, like the action figure things. But as far as like the regular like 12 or 14 inch doll, I think she may be 12 inch, just like Barbie size. That one, I'm thinking I want to get the Mattel version, but I haven't seen like an official Disney store version just yet. So I may, because I would much, I would prefer to get the Disney store version. But as of right now, the one that I want is the Mattel version, and I think she's like Epic Action Bo Peep or something like that. I can't remember, but she comes with like her classic outfit, And then also, like, she has the look of the new version of Bo Peep for Toy Story 4. So, and then I think she has her sheep and her staff and all that stuff, and her bonnet and things. So anyway, I think that's the one I want to get. But I need to see them in person first and see what the Disney store has in store. But yeah, this is Little Tiny Big Feet of Bo Peep, and she's got her cute little staff in her hands, and she is sold out on Shop Disney. And yeah, I knew she was going to be one of the ones that went fast, so I grabbed her as soon as I could. And then the last one that came in the first wave of these guys is Rex. And he was actually sold out in store, or in my Disney store, when I got the first wave. And I was so heartbroken because he is just adorable. He's one of my favorite Tiny Big Feet so far. So yeah, I was sad that he wasn't in store anymore. They were all gone in my store. And then I had him in my cart on Shop Disney website, and I was going to buy him like the next time the Mickey Memories, or not Mickey Memories, but the Disney Wisdom comes out. And then he sold out. So, yeah, I was really surprised that out of all of them, of course, Bo Peep, I wasn't surprised that she sold out. But Rex, I think, sold out before Bo Peep. So, that was surprising to me. But, I mean, you can't really blame people because he's just so doggone cute. So, yeah, I was really upset about not getting him because I really wanted to collect all of them. So my husband surprised me and bought him for me on eBay. And I was like, kind of like, oh man, I hope you didn't pay a fortune for him because he's so tiny, you know, and the retail price is reasonable. So, but he wasn't too much. I think he was probably double retail. So he's my most expensive one, but at least I have him now, and I can blame it on my husband for paying that much for him. So he can't really like harp on me about it. But yeah, so had to get little Rex too to complete the collection. So that was all that was in the first wave. And then the second wave just recently came out, not too long ago. I think maybe a week or two ago. I'm not really sure, but I did get these through the website, through Shop Disney. I didn't get them in store. And because the last time I went to the Disney store, it was the day before they were released. So I didn't go back the next day just to get them. I just went ahead and got them online. And I did have a free shipping code. So yeah, I went ahead and got these with that shipping code. So anyway, this is little Jessie. She's so precious. I love her green eyes. I've never really noticed. I know she's got big, huge eyes. Let me see on the doll. Yeah, she's got green eyes, but I've never actually really paid attention until the Tiny Big Feet. And her eyes are just beautiful. And she even has her little braid coming out the back of her hat. And her hat is floppy too, which is cute. Like a floppy, you know, it's not like really stiff brimmed because they're plush. So I think it's cute that they did hers and Woody's hat floppy like that. It's just so cute. And then I got the Prospector Pete. And he's got the cute little Santa Claus looking beard. He looks like Santa to me. And then his eyes are black. And I like the brim of his hat too because you can flip it up like that, or you can leave it down, or you can, I think you can kind of like do whatever you want to with his hat. I think it's cute. But yeah, he's got his cute little outfit. And then on his back, he has like a little circle thing. And I think that is meant to be like the pull string thing. Let me see if Woody has one too. Oh yeah, Woody has one printed on his back too. Let me see if, Jessie, oh gosh. Jessie has one too. She's got a little printed pull string. So I guess that's what that circle is on Prospector, is the little pull string thing. So that's a cute little detail. And he's cute too. And then the next one is Bullseye. Bullseye is so precious. I love horses anyway. I don't know why they have fuzz all over them. That may be from the Prospector's beard. But yeah, so this is little Bullseye. He's so precious. I love his little side grin. And this ear seems to like not want to stand up all the way perfectly straight. But his arms, like his front feet, are attached to his body too, which I thought was kind of different. And then he's got his little saddle on his back and his cute little felt tail and mane. And yeah, he's precious too. And then there's Ham. I feel like they came out with a lot more this wave. I think they came out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They came out with 5 in the second wave and then only 4 in the first wave. So, but anyway, there's Ham. He was part of the second wave as well. And his hands are attached to his belly too. I just now realized that. But he's got his cute little pig feet. So cute. And then they even did his little money slot, little coin slot on his back embroidered, and his little curly pigtail. So he's so cute. And then the last one, which is my favorite out of the whole collection so far, and one of my favorite Toy Story characters of all time, it's little Wheezy. How stinking cute is this? Oh my goodness. I love penguins anyway, but I mean, come on. He's got his little bow tie, and he even has his little microphone in his hand, and his big feet are hilarious to me because he's a penguin, and it's not separate feet. It's just like all one piece, just like the toy of him too has just, you know, like that's how he's made as a toy. So his feet aren't separate that way, so they didn't do that with this. And I just think that's so cute. His little feet, I mean, how cute is he? He's awesome. So that's all the tiny big feet that I have so far. And like I said, the third wave I think is going to be on the 21st of April. So be looking out for that. And as far as I know, they're doing, I know for a fact they're doing Lotso and Trixie. But I don't know if Buttercup and Prickle Pants both are going to be in both the US and the UK together, or if they're going to be separate, or if Buttercup is going to be in the US and then they'll release Prickle Pants later. I have no idea. So if you know, let me know in the comments. And I guess we'll just wait and find out what happens. So that's going to be the third wave. And then also I got, finally, after all these years, I finally have the Luxo ball. And it's the small one. It's not like a big, huge one or anything. But I did get this on Shop Disney. They did have these on Shop Disney several months ago, and they sold out crazy quick. And I wasn't able to get one. It retails for $6.95, and I was really disappointed that I didn't get one. And they don't have them in stores at all whatsoever that I know of. I've never seen these Luxo balls in store. So it would be awesome if they brought them in store. But yeah, they retail for $6.95, and I got it on Shop Disney. I didn't get it the first time a few months ago because I waited too late to make a purchase, because I don't want to pay shipping on just something that costs $6. Like, that's just stupid. I'd rather wait and get more things to have the shipping worth it if I'm going to pay for shipping. So I got it this time. They brought them back to Shop Disney, and as far as I know, they're still available on Shop Disney right now. So if you wanted one and hadn't gotten one yet, and they're reasonably priced for a Luxo ball, and plus I think this size is perfect for the shelf with all of my Toy Story guys. So I'm glad I finally have a Luxo ball, and it looks great in pictures too. And I also got the classic Chatter telephone from Toy Story 3. Of course, this is a toy that's been around a lot longer than Toy Story, but he was featured in Toy Story 3, of course. And I had this exact same toy when I was a kid, and I'm really upset that I don't still have the same one that I had when I was a kid. I have no idea what happened to it, but I found this at a thrift store for $1. And he's just so cute and so cool. And plus, since Toy Story 3 came out, I was really wanting to get one to replace the one I had when I was a kid. So I'm glad I found him. And he's just the classic Fisher-Price Chatter telephone with the rotary dial. A lot of people don't know what a rotary phone is now, I guess, but I remember them. and it's so cute, and it even has like the classic Fisher-Price logo and the wheels, and then he has his little pull string, and of course his eyes move when you wheel him across the floor. He's so cute, and it's gonna look so cool when I put him up on the shelf with all of my Toy Story guys, so I'm excited about doing that. And I also found this Toy Story tin bucket at the thrift store for 50 cents, and it's so stinking cute. Like, look at that artwork on there. How cute is that? And it says, "We came to play Buzz, Woody, and the gang." And it has the characters printed on the front, and then on the back of it, and it's got a little plastic handle thing too on it. And then on the back of it, it has Woody and Buzz, and it says Buzz, Woody, and the gang, but it has it wrote differently. And then it has a silhouette of the aliens and Slinky and Ham and Rex, so that's really cute. I just mainly got it because it's Toy Story and it's really cute, and plus you don't see like buckets made of tin that often anymore. I mean, it's kind of worn and a little wonky a little bit, but whatever, I still like it. And I also bought a bag of small toys and little action figure things at the thrift store, and the main reason why I got it is because it had all of these cute little bobbleheads, like they're plastic tiny bobbleheads, and the underneath it has printed on it Kellogg's. It says Disney Pixar, manufactured for Kellogg's Company. And I did a little digging on the internet and found out that Kellogg's released these, I think in 2003, but I'm not 100% sure. But there's been a ton of Disney characters that were released for Kellogg's, and they're like little collectible bobbleheads, and like his little head moves and turns and bobbles, and Woody is so cute. And there was several in there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 of them. So yeah, this is little Woody, and I have the alien. How cute is that? So precious. And they did make a Buzz Lightyear and a Jessie, and I think Bullseye, but I'm not 100% sure on Bullseye. But I know I've seen a Jessie and a Buzz on eBay. So, but yeah, they're all made by Kellogg's. But yeah, how cute is that? He's so precious. I know I say that a lot, but Disney is precious. So, okay, so then I have Nala, and it's like the little baby Nala, and little baby Simba. He's so cute. Like, how cute is that? And let me get his head straight here. What is happening? Okay, there we go. And then there's Pumbaa, and he's cute. He's one of my favorite ones. They just look cute. And can't have Pumbaa without Timon. Timon's funny. His face is hilarious. Like his grin. Like, that's just so funny. But yeah, that's Timon. And then the last one is little Piglet. And they did all of the characters from Winnie the Pooh. So they are out there in the world. But yeah, the only one of the Winnie the Pooh that I got in this little bag of toys from the thrift store was Piglet, which is cool because Piglet's my favorite from Winnie the Pooh. So yeah, that's cute little Piglet, and his head turns and bobbles too. So yeah, that's all of those little bobbleheads. And then also in that same bag of toys were this cute little Mrs. Potts and Chip, and they're plastic, and I think they may be McDonald's. Yeah, it says manufactured for McDonald's Corporation. So they must have been like McDonald's toys at some point, I guess. But yeah, this is Mrs. Potts, and I don't really know like what she does, if she does anything. Her little lid kind of turns somewhat, and then she may be missing some pieces. I have no idea. But Chip is really cute, and he has like it's like rounded on the bottom, so he kind of like, well, it's hard to do in my hand. Let me see here. Let me see if I can show you. But he kind of like he's kind of like a top, I guess. Like, see how he just kind of, like, it's rounded on the bottom? I don't know. They're cute. And they were in that bag with the bobbleheads. So I got those. And the last thing I have for this haul video is the trinket dish of Miko and Percy from Shop Disney, or the Disney store. I've seen this a lot on Instagram and in other haul videos. I think it was a really popular piece. They did make another one of Jacques and Gus in the little teacup from Cinderella, which is absolutely adorable. And Cinderella is my favorite Disney movie. But I didn't get that one. I opted to get this one just simply because I have a Jim Shore Disney Traditions of Jack and Gus in the teacup figurine, and it's like literally the same exact piece, or the same exact like teacup or setting or whatever you want to call it. It's the same exact sculpture, but it's a Jim Shore Disney Traditions. So that's why I didn't get the trinket dish in that same version. So anyway, I got this one, and I really like this one. I think that they don't make enough Pocahontas merch, especially with Percy and Miko. This scene in the movie when they're in the bathtub is absolutely hilarious. So I had to get that one, and it's like really substantial. It's pretty heavy. It did retail for $16.95, but I did not get it for that. I paid $9.99 for it. It was on sale on the clearance rack in my Disney store, and they only had 2 left. It was this one and another one. So I grabbed it up really quick because I was like, man, $9.99, that's a good deal, you know, considering how much it retailed for. So, but it has like a little indentation in the middle, and then also you can hang like your little earrings or whatever on their arms. But I just like it as a figurine. It's beautiful, and I'm glad I picked it up for such a good deal. Alright guys, so that's everything that I bought in February and March of 2019. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, I've gained quite a few new followers lately. I'm up to 60 now, which is a big deal. I know it's not a big deal to a lot of people, but it is to me. It means a lot. So thank you for subscribing if you already have, and if you hadn't, please do so. And I will see you next time. Bye!